Well, with nobody out here in the third inning, Toomey stands comfortably on first after the error by Gardner, and Miami's Dax Leonard steps to the plate to face the Dodgers' Gustavo de Jesus. The third-year man is having a down year with the Marlins, batting just .257 with 12 home runs and 39 RBIs. De Jesus, feet down, looks to get a sign, wipes 2 fingers down his right pant leg, now decides some rosin is needed and backs off. The right-hander stands in at 5'11", a good 200 pounds, and will cross the threshold to 25 years young in December. This makes him a Sagittarius. Members of that sign are said to have a bright outlook on life and love to take risks. Now the pitch, ball 1 off the plate and high, not much risk with that fastball. De Jesus is having a tremendous year with the Dodgers after arriving in a trade from Cincinnati in exchange for Brian Sargento, who has been on quite a tear himself. For the past 15 games, Sargento has hit safely in 12 of them with 18 extra base hits. It's what insiders in the game call a win-win as far as trades go. The 1-0 on its way to the plate, and it's swatted foul down the first base line by Leonard, 1-1. Leonard was originally drafted by the Phillies in the 6th round out of Huntsville, Alabama, where he played third base for the Little League World Series team that you may remember beat Japan on a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th by their then 12-year-old first baseman Mike Rosenthal. Well, after all the cheer and accolades, Mike's now all grown up and a successful banker on Wall Street, married to a lovely woman, Katie, a Methodist, and they have 2 children, Alex and Mia. Ball 2, a little low. When Leonard returned home after the World Series, his family hosted a celebration. Oh, everyone showed up, his cousins, the neighbors, all his friends from school, and his dad picked out a big cake for them. Well, about 5 minutes after the cake was served, all the kids started getting sick, and no one knew why. Finally, it dawned on his mother, Anna. Wouldn't you know it? Dad had picked up a rum cake. My. There's a strike in at the knees, 2-2. Calling the balls and strikes tonight is the crew chief, Dave Crawford. De Jesus on the rubber glares at first base where Toomey nonchalantly makes his way back to the bag. Crawford, incidentally, is calling only his 2nd game since returning from a freak accident he had at his Montana home during All-Star Weekend. I'll tell you that story as soon as Leonard hits into a 6-4-3 double play. De Jesus with the pitch, and there's a routine grounder to short, fielded by Seager, flips it to Utley, who tosses to Gonzalez for the double play. And as fast as a kid to the ice cream truck, the bases are empty with 2 outs now. Anyway, Crawford was chasing, get this, a bear out of his patio. Apparently his wife had left the door open and a pot roast in the oven that was just too appealing for the bear to resist. Though there is a quaintness about it, Crawford might not have felt the broken leg was worth the workers' comp. The price you pay for embracing nature. And now De Jesus will face Marlins catcher A.C. Vernon. De Jesus trying to win his 13th game to go along with a 3.47 ERA against a Marlins team that is not particularly good in the friendly confines of Marlins Park. In fact, their home record is just 24-37, 2nd worst in the National League to San Diego. Strike 1, a fastball in at the knees. And speaking of home records, Vernon has been sleeping at the Ritz-Carlton in Coconut Grove during homestands lately. Why, you may ask? Because his wife came home early on an off day to find him in bed with the team's traveling secretary. Whoops. The pitch on its way, Vernon takes a big hack and lifts one foul and out of play. The count now 0-2. The good news, with the traveling secretary on his side, he'll always have a reservation pre-arranged. The sudden roar you heard was because of a great catch by a young fan out there in the baseline reserve seats. The fan, Timmy Perlow, is in the 4th grade at Lake Buena Vista Elementary, where he enjoys playing Minecraft on his PlayStation 4, whatever that is, and he takes saxophone lessons twice a week. Ball 1 bounced over the plate by DeJesus, a slider that started in the dirt and rose slightly. Timmy's in Ms. Dominic's class. She is a remarkable woman. The 3-time Florida Teacher of the Year will retire in June after 35 years in the classroom. Interestingly enough, she almost didn't go into teaching at all. DeJesus from the windup throws a fastball inside for ball 2. She took the job while waiting for her dancing career to take off. She was practiced in everything from ballet to tap to jazz, even studying at the prestigious Alvin Ailey Dance School in New York. Well, she found she enjoyed teaching 2+2 over wearing a tutu, and the rest is history. Speaking of tutu, the 2-2 pitch on the way, off-speed outside corner, strike 3, called a whale of a pitch. Wow! So the Marlins go quietly, and at the end of 3 here in Miami, oh, harangue! I didn't realize your hands were that big. Oh, wrong hands. No score.